As you're receiving this email today because you are a leader at Journey. You give your time, your talent, your treasure over and over again. You are invested in our church. And I'm sending you this email to invite you to a very special build event that we're hosting this Sunday night, February 28th, at the church at 5 o'clock. It's called the Leader Commitment Event. The idea behind this event is to gather all of the people who are invested in Journey in a very heavy way, the leaders of our church, and to call them to come together to worship, to receive communion, to celebrate, and to pray like we never have before. I mean, to call out to God on our behalf to help us to take our next step, to help our whole church to move forward into the vision that God has given us. At the end of this service, you individually and as your families, you'll have an opportunity to come and bring your commitment for the 3-year build campaign. Not your first fruits offering, we're not asking for that this time, but we are asking for your commitment card toward what you plan on contributing to the build campaign through the next 3 years. We're doing this because one, it's just a precedent, an example all throughout Scripture that leaders pave the way. Leaders are pioneers. Leaders are trailblazers. We get to model the way for the rest of the people. For instance, in 1 Chronicles 29, David is leading the people to build the temple of God. And it says he steps forward and leads the way himself personally, makes a sacrifice, and then he calls the leaders to do the same. And they do. And the scripture says that they do it willingly. And they come and they bring sacrificial gifts to build the temple of the Lord. And it says that the people were so excited about that. They celebrated and they followed suit. They stepped up. They came and brought their gifts sacrificially to the building of the work of the Lord. So that's what we're going to do together. Sunday night and at 5 o'clock at our church, we're going to worship, have communion, pray, seek God together, and then offer our commitments. And then the following Sunday on March 6th, I'm going to share those collective commitments of our leaders together with our entire church. I really think it's going to encourage our church. It's going to inspire them to take their next step. So would you do everything you can to be at this 1-hour service that we're going to be hosting on Sunday evening, 5 o'clock in the auditorium? Childcare will be provided. And again, I can't wait to see what God does through the leaders of our church. Would you click on the email link, the link in this email that goes to buildjourney.com. You can find out more information there, but you can also RSVP there as well. We'd love to know that you're coming. Again, I love you. I'm so thankful for you, and I can't wait to see what God's going to do in your life through this build campaign. I love you, and I'll see you on Sunday.